The UNI men's basketball team is back after spending 10 days in Italy, where they went 3 for 3 in their games. The Panthers returned 10 players from last year's team and have signed 7 freshmen to fill out this year's roster. Coach Jacobson reflects on this amazing opportunity and unforgettable trip for the Panther basketball program.
You know, the basketball side of it, we had an opportunity to play 3 games. What I liked about it was our guys played the way that we want to play. You know, they played hard, they shared the ball. Communication was good for the most part. Now we were a little bit loose with some things, as you might expect after you spend time touring around Venice or on the bus to get to Rome, and you know, moving around like we were and seeing the things that we saw, but not nearly as concerned with some of those detailed things on this trip. We've got a different experience level than what we had a year ago, and you could see that in our guys. You know, we had a terrific summer in the weight room with Jed Smith. You can, from a physical standpoint, the presence is different. The way we moved around offensively, the purpose to what we're doing is different. They've just got a much better understanding a year into our new offense, a year playing together. You know, we miss Wyatt, we miss Miles, but the rest of them, they've all played together, and you could see that on this trip. So being able to get some of that on film was good. The best part of the trip isn't the 3 games, and it's not the additional practice time. The best part of the trip is the camaraderie, and spending time together, and you're doing it, you know, from a couple of aspects. One, the coaches and players it's a little different dynamic than the everyday here when we're practicing or when we're in a team meeting or we're watching film. That barrier breaks a little bit when you're on a trip like this. And so you see each other in a little bit different light. And we learned some things about the players learned some things about us as coaches, and that dynamic was really good on this trip. Having the opportunity to see, you know, we're in Rome for almost half of the trip, and to spend one day and go to the Colosseum and get a guided tour there, and the next day you go to the Vatican and you get a guided tour, and able to learn about those 2 places. We spent an afternoon in Venice walking around and seeing that, and an afternoon, evening in Florence. So able to really touch on the cultural spots, learn about a number of those places. And that's something that it might be a once-in-a-lifetime deal, and to experience it together as a team, that part of it's really awesome. And it's got a way of propelling you forward.